Hey everyone, welcome to the video why DeepSeek R1 is revolutionary for AI. Today, I will explain this flowchart and we'll understand the architecture, how the DeepSeek has developed R1 as well as the R10 model. Let's start. Let's get started. So DeepSeek V3 is the base model for the DeepSeek R1. So let's understand the base model. Is it takes the input token and predicts the future token. So it basically predicts the think it as a expensive prediction model. Okay, so usually without fine tuning base, we can't use the base model as a chat assistant, as our assistant. So and it is a very huge model. DeepSeek V3 is a very huge model. It is a mixture of expert type of model. What is the mixture of expert? We'll in the next video we will learn it. So in this type of model, so in a short line, if I tell you, it has 671 billion parameter model, but at a single time, all the parameter doesn't get triggered. So at a single time, it has only 37 billion active parameters. So then what DeepSeek did it? They took this base model and they applied pure reinforcement learning. So usually in the base model, LLM providers do the SFT, supervised fine tuning. It makes the base model usable. So DeepSeek did without doing the SFT, it is just trained the base model on the RL. So one more thing, in this RL, DeepSeek actually has used one method called GRPO. Earlier, it was basically mostly PPS method was used. So in the PPS, what actually happens in the normal method, so there is a one feedback loop is there, one different type of neural network. So it gives the producer neural network one feedback. So in this method they have removed this system, and GRPU method is actually discovered by the DeepSeek, DeepSeek Math, if I remember correctly. In that research paper, they've given this method. So after doing 10,000 iteration of the RL, so they got the model called DeepSeek R10. So this R10 is one of type of phenomenal model, but it proved one model can be used on the on doing simple RL, and it is very cost efficient also. And but the problem is that without the supervised fine tuning, the model can give the output what we human usable for the us. So and it can changes the it can change the languages. Now if it is talking with English, now it can switch to Chinese. Forget of the Chinese, it can produce some token that you can't understand. That token is understandable by the model when it is get trained. It got some way to the final goal is to get to reach at the solution. They managed some way during their training in their neural network. So then we got the DeepSeek R10 model. So now this one is actually revolutionary, but it was not usable for our daily purpose. So what DeepSeek actually did it, not only DeepSeek, every LLM model have actually did it. So they are human levelers. When it actually started, they are human levelers. They actually tell the model how to give the reply, they are question and answer. It happens in the post training. So so it is a reasoning model. So they did cold start data collection on it, and take thousands of COT examples, okay, and all those are the human verified, okay. So then they started with cold start, then they did the RL on top of it, and we get the model DeepSeek R1 after it. So why the title of the video, like why it is revolutionary. So before it, before DeepSeek, actually OpenAI launched their three models, that is O1 Mini, O1 and O1 Pro. They are also reasoning model. DeepSeek, like they have done it there in internally. They have no research paper published, and they have not told the world like how it is happened, what is the step by step. But DeepSeek actually proved, usually they give their research paper. Like if I show you the research paper, this is the research paper of the DeepSeek they have published. So in this research paper, they have showed like how to do it, and most important things is all of the weight, the parameters while training, they are like now they made it open source, so they are now public, so you can download it and run it in your local. But this is a very huge model, so 671 billion parameter model, it's a very huge model, but you can't run in your local, but so like any companies can run and run it in the server. So but so that's why DeepSeek what did it, like they did a distillation on the top of the model, and they made other models like 3 billion on the top of Qin and Llama. So that model you can download and run in your local machine, like you can use Llama or LM Studio. You can run it your local machine, and basically to explain this process, like just understand, like in this case DeepSeek R1 is the parent model, and the model like the distilled model, like in the, let's say, Llama 7B. So that model is the children model. It is like DeepSeek R1 is the teacher model and Llama is the children model. So in that case, children model learns like how to think in case of how to think as a teacher model. So it learns from the teacher, and like in that case, like it try to replicate the teacher. It is very small model, so like you can run it in a local and you can even try it. So yeah, that's it.